Right. Good to go. Good to go.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites back here once again through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America, as the scriptures is known. All right, but before we get started, like always, we want to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace, love, and salutations to you, Akim, out there that's doing the work with truth and sincerity. May Yahweh Shem Shai have mercy on these last days. And Lord willing, we see you in the kingdom. Yahweh Razah, we build those men. All right. Bro's aware of, the whole Cat Williams situation. Him exposing, certain things and secrets about, comedians and other actors and so on and so forth. The whole black Hollywood thing. Which our elders and apostles been going into, stuff like that with the Illuminati and so on and so forth. But what, man, like the scripture says, hey, the skirt is being lifted up, man. So all these things are being revealed, man. All the lies. I don't know, bro. See that Elder Yashawam they was going into at camp last night, going into about the tunnel in New York. I had the babies and so on and so forth, man. So hey, man, this damn devil is being revealed, man. All the secrets are being put out. So it's like
Matthew 12:46. He is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Yeah, so Satan's kingdom is not going to stand because what, man? He's casting out himself, man. Okay, the physical counterpart of Satan is Esau, Edom, man. So you got Edomites that's not happy with their cut, man. So here they are telling all the secrets, letting people know of what the wicked elite is doing behind closed doors, man. Because they ultimately are not happy with the position that they have been put in Babylon the Great. Could you grab that other one?
It says St. John chapter 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do." He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth.
So back on Cal Williams, what did he say? One of the key words that stuck out to me, he said he knew what he was getting a part of. He said this is Satan's playground, man. So he know what he signed up for, man. And what? He wanted the riches, he wanted the fame, he wanted that luxurious lifestyle. So he took the devil's part. Could you read that again, Bible stuff?
Verse 44 says, "Ye are of your father the devil."
Ye are of your father the devil, man. And it says what though? What?
"And the lust of the father you will do."
Yeah, so the lust, man. So the flesh that he's indulging in, man, the wickedness that he's doing. Okay, he's doing that because what? He ultimately serves the devil, man. And all these other actors and these entertainers and so on and so forth, man, they're of the devil, man. They're of this world. This wicked ass kingdom. You had
Yeah, come on. The book of Second Entrance, chapter 6, I'll start at 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Yeah, God, you know what I'm saying? That's going into what you were saying as far as, like the Cat Williams thing, bringing out, like the truth behind all these other comedians, Hollywood, and all these other actors, you know what I'm saying? The things that they had to go through in order to get what they got in this side. You know what I'm saying?
what's that? You go ahead, Sloppy.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up. But more or less, the truth is coming out, regardless, you know what I'm saying, if they like it or not. Cat, you got the devil casting out the devil, you know what I'm saying? Because they're actually telling on each other, the lies that they've been spewing out of their minds, like for decades and even centuries, it's now turning out not to be true at all, So truth is definitely flourishing in 2024.
I got a quick precept
Go
from
ahead,
that.
go
This
ahead.
Luke 8 and 17. It says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." And that's brothers is going into. That's what you're seeing. You know, you got the right now in the UN, they got the international court where they're going against the so-called JWs. You know, against what they saying they cause a genocide over there. You know, it's just showing you. That's Exodus 17, where the Lord said you're gonna have a controversy with Amalek from generation to generation. It's coming out right now, especially in these last days. We know who Amalek is. You know, in that same international court, you know, docket that was taking place, you had that South African leader. He was calling, because you know Benjamin and Yahoo and all them, they was trying to call the Palestinians Amalek. No, bitch, you Amalek. You know, you so-called JWs, you are Amalek. You from the seed of Esau Edom, which is being made manifest now too. You know,
He has all the proof to prove that he's Amalek. He has all the riches.
you know,
He got he probably got a hold of the Dead Sea Scrolls. He got all the different artifacts. But these scholars go and they travel and they dig deep and see the things that's written in the scriptures been really happening is true.
Yep,
You know, like the thing with Noah's Ark,
yeah, come, yeah,
the pillar of salt.
yep.
You had actual chariots that was found in the Red Sea from Pharaoh's armies when they was, fleeing to get Israel.
Yep. So all these things being made manifest. It's showing that, that you can find the truth in the scriptures, you know, and according to prophecy, nobody can negate the things that the words of the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's all coming out, you know, and it's not being hidden anymore. Esau Edom skirts being lifted, you know.
Yeah, Khan, you know what I'm saying? And and if you look at what's going on today, you know what I'm saying, a couple of months ago, well, about a month ago, you know, these devils were talking about how, the what's the name of the group?
Hamas, the Houthis.
Or
Yeah,
whoever, you know what I'm saying? They were digging tunnels.
Oh yeah,
Trying to get away.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It came
Hamas.
out that they the ones fucking digging tunnels.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they're pointing the finger at other people, but 10 more fingers are being pointed back at them.
Yeah. He got that forked tongue, man. He always trying to say he's doing right and doing good, you know. Hey, but we know that everything this man does is contrary to the truth. You know, the way he gets his powers based on lies. You know, you got it up.
Salakia. It wasn't the Houthis
It was
that the Philistines.
the Hamas situation.
And they were saying that the Philistines digging the tunnels.
Under the hospitals and shit. The Palestinians at the end of the day, you know.
Say lies. You go to Habakkuk 4:4. The soul's not upright in him. You know what I mean? That it just his nature. What is scripture roughly paraphrasing? Just be born. You lies.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll get it for you.
That's why it says Revelation. That's why we're going to expose them right there in itself with Revelation 2:9.
Yep.
Synagogue and Satan. You know, who has synagogues? Come on, man.
Yep.
Beautiful. That's a plain, beautiful sight to cut right there.
It's getting blessed. Like my brother said, man, the skirt is being lifted right now. Man. The hell that we catching, the Christians that we catching, it's slowly getting spun around on them. That's right. We at the last leg of this. We at the last leg of this woe that we catch. It's destruction. It's the penalties. The bid that we serving right now. We at the last leg of this. You know, the pendulum is swinging. That is swinging out in their favor. You know what I mean? And, we right here. We just got to keep fighting.
This is Psalms 58. In verse 3, it says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear."
Yep. That's beautiful that you brought that out because all these nations are trying to take the ways of Eve, and everything is nothing. There's nothing positive that comes from it. It's nothing but wickedness and madness, destruction, upside downness that comes from it. And at the end of the day, like me and the brothers, we did a lesson yesterday, man. Hey, man, telling on himself and he's gonna go down swinging. But Second Ezra 6:9 tells you that we got next, and they know it.
Yep. I got to speak that by myself.
Go ahead,
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1. I'll start at verse 1 and read down to 3. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. You know what I'm saying? The world is starting to hate this devil because, you know what I'm saying, we're starting to see past his lies. Even the heathen are starting to put two and two together to, come up with Adam, with Amalek being very deceitful in the world. The pride of thine heart has deceived thee, because you actually thought that you was going to go on with the enterprise and you was going to continue on with what you're trying to do, and you actually think that you're going to continue to be on top. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, and who's digging tunnels, bro? You know what I'm saying?
They got goddamn Tesla tunnels and shit.
Yeah.
Only Teslas can drive through it, and they basically drive for them while they're in the tunnel.
Yeah, because they got the self-drive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they got all different types of shit. They was showing he had like a basketball hoop in that one tunnel. I see some shit on TikTok, man. They have libraries, all kinds of shit down under there, man. That's right.
Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's
Truth is bringing you down to the ground.
that's that pride in them, that they think they won't go down. You know what I mean? Even though like the least know, but lower level like them in rat assessment, building little tunnels right underneath. They have the pride on them that they're gonna have their houses shall rule forever. But at the end of the day, we see what's going on.
Yeah, because they in that spirit like we were talking about before the camera came on. How will they know? Somebody's going to know. They think they can get away with all the shit that they doing, but what? Like the scripture says, the Lord's eyes is 10 times brighter than his. So you see all the shit, man. You got his angels literally going to and fro through the earth. Literally, what is it? Surveillance. I'm trying to. Basically watching over this wicked ass kingdom, man.
We just started getting on. Then they put out that I don't even want to say the word. Thinking that's going to shut. All right, yeah, that's shutting you celebrities down. Because what happens? You get canceled and you get your money snatched. But the true prophets of the Lord, we ain't got shit on this side anyway.
Yeah.
Our treasures is in heaven, the heaven that's to come. So you're not gonna shut us up from calling you out for who you is. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can shut down hey, you just brought out you are your father the devil. That's Jake that took the bad. You know what I mean? They father is daddy Eve. Our father is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
So they subject to do the things that they father wants them to do.
Yeah.
And what happens anytime that they go against that? Tapped on that ass, they get right back in order.
Yeah, but look, we ain't taking bad. We ain't even taking this punk ass 501c3 charges today. You know what I mean? The damn sure ain't gonna take it. We ain't take your pump fake. Right. It ain't even was a jump shot. It was a pump fake.
Yeah.
We damn sure ain't taking that mark that you trying to give us. Because we want what? The mark of exemption. You know what I mean? So we gonna keep pushing and going through the madness that he spews out, man. We'll fight through the wiles of the devil, because we want what? That crown, man. We want that crown. Hey, real quick, I brought it out before, but that brother that put out that vision, man, that was beautiful. What he said in his vision, Big Bro was crowning us and the crown wasn't even touching our head; it was just spinning around, man. That's a powerful, man. That's beautiful. That we yearning for that, man. Brothers on this side, man.
He said it was. He said it, and they were all different. You know, it was acclimated.
Everything was different, right?
He said it was acclimated to specific brothers. So that so the
Yeah.
Lord know what we want before we even ask. You know, that's why on this side, as we still trying to figure ourselves out, we know there's a righteous reward to come. You know, in that process of getting that reward, as the elder brother Abayi did the video yesterday, you supposed to be learning yourself and learning yourself in your how about Shimmy Al Shah, in order to really get that reward. You know, working on ourselves, building ourselves is the real way we get that mercy. You know, coming out here, of course, you know, you get kind of accustomed to coming out, doing the work, doing your lessons, so on and so forth. But the hardest part of the work is really changing yourself. You know, this place has done a hella trauma on us to the point where, hey, shit, we don't even know who we are. You know, we toss to and fro, we up and down. You know, this system throws us off to the point where we lose ourselves. You know, but through the scriptures, how about Shimmy Al Shah, we get that back. You know, that's the man who's gonna get them. You know, them rewards that's fitted to him. This guy, the Lord got something beautiful lined up for him.
Now that's beautiful because this place has conformed us to the point that we think we know what we like.
Yeah, that's it.
Because of the world we in, because of the restrictions we under, we be like, oh, I like this, I like this, because we're under this restriction.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So the brother said every crown was different to their fitting. We don't even know what we truly like until we get to the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? So the hell with this place. I mean, that's part of throwing off the old man. You know what I mean? Yes, we in this flesh, but we gotta think on what's higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because America ultimately is a fucking illusion.
Yeah, come.
You know, all the lies that they've been putting on social media, TV, and everything like that. You know, portraying this place to be, you know, marvelous. This is how we supposed to live. A big house with a white picket fence, 4 children and 2 dogs, a nice grill in the backyard. Man, that ain't no.
That ain't even
shit,
it, bro. Hey, cause I be looking at these so-called rich neighborhoods, and they be all compact. You know, now the big thing is now they got everybody in these tall condominiums where they stack pretty high, but it's like 10 of them together. You know, but you still compact together. These people paying an arm and a leg. Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit luxury racks, yeah.
And then on top of it, that fence is what to keep people outside. And so they could mind their business.
Right.
That's not true living, man.
Nah.
Where you gotta have a fence around you where you live to block other people from seeing what's going on. True living is having your shit wide open and not worried about nobody coming in your shit. You know what I'm saying? But the restrictions of this world make us think that's living it up. I need that big picket fence that blocks shit up. Nah, man. Nah, that's not living.
Orlando Brown. Yeah, he bugged out. He made some valid
he
points.
was making some points, bro.
I love Orlando Brown. As much money as America has had from the children of the Most High being here, you know, every single dime for hundreds and hundreds of years. This place should have free everything, man. Free fruit, water, springs. You know what I'm saying? All types of birds chirping and all types of shit.
So we pay for
Look at it, man. You got crackheads everywhere. You got people bugged out. People killing themselves because they being treated unjustly and so forth at their jobs. And then, you know, a man, he go on the road or whatever the case for 3 months at a time. Now he got to worry about his woman. You know what I'm saying? Being adulterous and different things.
You know what I'm saying about me? I just did a lesson on homelessness. There's no reason in the world why anybody should be homeless in what was once the richest country in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why anybody in this place should even go hungry. You know, unless this place is ruled by you know, like a wicked rulership. Yeah, money is the root of all evil. You know, and it's even gotten so bad that you're on a stock exchange. You know, you're being sold as a commodity. You know what I'm saying? And it's only gonna get worse. Because you Jakes, you know, that take the MOTB, you're gonna be a hot commodity. You know?
Yeah, like and Get Out. What did he say? He said black is the new fashion. You know, so ultimately this damn dude, he loves us, but he constantly do certain things to us because he's obsessed, man. He wants our blessings, he wants everything that we have, so he's ruling unrighteously, man.
You know, God, if I may, every part of your body has a price on it. Your leg, your foot, your toes, your hair, your kidneys, your lungs, your skin, everything on you or in you has a price put on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's being sold in a wicked kingdom. You know? How could you not want out? How could you not want out when this information comes out about how wicked this place is?
But Jake can still go go to Swarm or in different places, and he can still buy luxury this and luxury that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is Haggai chapter 1, verse 6. It says, Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
And that goes, so if I may, and that goes for a lot of people, rich and poor.
Yeah.
You know, because you got so-called rich people, who was actually in the NBA and made millions, who are now broke. And you also got poor people, who make a or who try to make a modest living. Of course you got your corrupted, and it's even worse for them because you're living in a time of high inflation. We're living in a time of money deflation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because this is a debt-based system.
Yeah.
Everybody is in fucking debt.
this is not your rest, Jay.
Everybody's in fucking debt. And then you got Jake, just now finding about, the Afterpay, the A firm and everything like that. Man, that shit catch up, man.
Yeah.
The interest rate and stuff like they constantly sending shit to my house about these credit card loans and basically, you get 18 months off, zero interest rate. You know what I'm saying? You just have to pay it off in 18 months, and they give you like a $40,000 loan to pay off any type of debt that you have. But then if you don't pay it off in 18 months, now your shit at like a 29% APR rate. So it's all a fucking setup, man.
Yeah, right.
Then they'll get in contact with the courts, and then they'll garnish your wages.
You're right. Going into what you're going to. How can you make 80 albums and you still come up broke? How can you create TV shows that are iconic amongst Jay? And you're living on the park bench.
Like the brother to make good.
Yeah,
on
that's what
the
I'm
park
referring
bench.
to. How can you spend 20 seasons in the NBA, in the NFL, and you still come up broke? You come up broke, and then you gotta live with your mom. How is this possible unless it was never set up for you to succeed to begin with? You people have been fooled into thinking that this is your rest, and it's not. But don't worry, you have my shot about to show you in the worst way. You got it, Mark.
Oh, you mind if I get something out real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead,
Yeah, God. This is from early, man, about those gutter rats. Because they're being exposed, but they still able to get away with their wickedness. Just a quick preset, you guys got it. This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Fools possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And that's them, man. Like I said, they're being exposed, man. Why those tunnels out there for? Why they have been arrested yet? But what? They still able to do? It's obvious. Actually, we know this, obviously, but they still able to get away with it, man. What? They got the power, man. And like I said, we know who the power sees, man. There's gutter rats, Just like how you brothers, they're exposed to CIA and but like I said, all those and people, like I said, those gutter rats, man. But who was us? Something like that, man. Would have been like books and all that. Or to show you, man, who's in power, man. That's why we expose this place for where it really is, man. The world's seeing that, man. They're starting to realize that they're not the chosen people, man. But like I got at the same time though, like I said, those damn heathens, man, special abilities.
That's an accident. That's an accident.
Yeah, kind. It's like so. I was saying that those I kind of said they need to come out and let them know who the true people are, man. You know, so far the Latinos and the Americans, man. That's why you have to get blown up, man. So you acknowledge that we're the chosen people and be rightfully, which is rightfully ours according to the scriptures, man. You know, then hey, man, Lord,
That's Babylon.
They know that they are not the chosen people. They know that they are not Yasha Allah. But they carry themselves and they take the name of of who we are, and then they provide us with backdoor deals and you know what I'm saying, so forth of that nature. That's why a lot of pretty much 90% of Hollywood and so forth, if not more, they have to do lewd acts and so forth to get put on, to be in these movies and to be athletes and musicians and so forth. Right. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 3, and it says, "And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink." So you continue to go down into Egypt in hopes that your oppressor is gonna give you a new way of life and so forth, instead of you standing up against this man, coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and declaring and proclaiming the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and being hardened in this place and suffering for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, you go down to Egypt, and for doing so, you're gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, that's Jake, man. They stupid like that. You know, the scriptures tell you, amongst my people, they all roughly paraphrase, he calls them savages. You know, it says the ox knows his master, and the ass is master's crib. The ox knows his owner, and the ass is master's crib. But Jacob don't even consider, even though we out here telling, hey, Jake, man, this is the way, walk ye in it. And they still shrug the shoulder. You know, they stiff neck, disobedient children. You know, and that's why the Lord said, hey, 2/3 of Jake's will have to be taken out on this side, and we completely see why. You know, we when we was just now coming in, we had a brother, a dude trying to cuss out the brother, but it was a LOMNOP. You know, this play, and it was a Jake. They just completely finished out here. You know,
and it's so it's a major smack to the face, because when you come from the bottom, our dwelling place is called the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Dwelling place of the Jews. All right, so when you come from the bottom and you in them big wig offices, you don't know shit about them their sorcery, their verbiage and so forth that they put in that paperwork.
Small print.
So they know that you are the children of the Heavenly Father. So they're gonna, like, for you to do abominable acts on them, it's a smack to the face to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You don't know your power, so you got to go to your enemy for your possession.
Yeah, and then what they do, then they accuse you to the Heavenly Father. That's what the scriptures talk about, the accuser of thy brother. You know, they constantly do that. You know, set Jacob in a bad predicament where they going against the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the covenant that was established with it, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You know, Esau still got that gripe in him. You know, where he just made, if I could only get the birthright, you know, he gonna fight tooth and nail to get there, you know. Hey, but that pride that's in him, you know, ultimately, as the brothers reading the Obadiah, it's gonna come to naught, you know. Hey, the Lord gonna lift this man up, hey, to such a point, you know, just so the Lord can show his name, you know, and show forth his power, you know, same way he did with Pharaoh, you know. And hey, just like we were being delivered during that time in Egypt, we're doing the same thing now, and he's gonna show his power. You know, and when we was coming out of Egypt, who was the first one that wanted to fight against us? It was Amalek, bitch ass. You know, he and we as we were in the wilderness, you know, he thought to come out against us. You know, we had those scrimmages. We would kick his ass, he'd kick our ass, and then the Lord had it where Moses was setting the staff. You know, it was so heavy because through the spirit that was Yahushua, he had to get help lifting it up. You know, just like us now, we need the comforter to help lift us up in this wilderness and spiritually Egypt. You know, what you brothers got?
You know, ultimately, this damn, like we was going into last night, this damn devil, he'll create the problem, you know, and then hold us guilty.
Yeah.
You know, set us up with some bullshit, man. That's ultimately why Super J had to hop on that damn judge, man, because he know these fucking judges judge unrighteously, man. Because let that be a fucking Edomite, she would have showed that damn nigga mercy, man. You know, but now that the simple fact that it's Jake, it shows that they have that hatred, man. You grab that right now.
Yep. I mean, look what they do in Jake in the hood, though.
Yeah.
You know, they put first of all, cocaine ain't been grown out here. Jake ain't had no way to get a flight to fucking Indonesia to get the poppy seeds, cocaine, none of that. Jake ain't even know nothing about. Jake dropped out in 8th grade. He ain't know nothing about chemistry. He ain't know how to put the powders and the coke together with the water, with the baking soda in the Pirates glass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jake ain't know how to get the guns in here. You know what I'm saying? But who put it in that hood where they can't make no money, they can't get no job, so they gotta do what they gotta do. And then you get caught with it, and you get football numbers for it. You know what I'm saying? You get 30, 40 years for having 2 grams of cocaine, crack cocaine on you, right? Of course, that's wicked, but who was the father of that? Right. Who planted that seed? You know what I'm saying? So laying back off of what you said, he put that down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he made it to where your life is harder.
Right.
He made no time to he making it so hard for you to be able to get a job or to be able to want to graduate high school, because when you look at these school systems and everything like that, all they're doing is teaching you how to be a fucking slave, man. You're not learning. I don't remember nothing from fucking calculus that I actually use in the real world, man. You know, the A squared, B squared, all that other shit. Man, I didn't use none of that shit, man.
You only use equations when you're doing construction and chemistry, different things like that.
Exactly.
But that's a good point that you made, because like the brother was saying, we dabble in chemistry in the hood and so forth. But when we first came over here and going through that harsh slavery and so forth, everything that you see, we put here and we created. So men had the necessary tools to go in any trade to build anything. But once that emancipation proclamation and so forth, then Jim Crow era and so forth, what do you have? You have men on the corner searching for jobs that just because it's 100 Jakes that's on the corner waiting at the unemployment office, you arrest every last one of them when they just trying to get a job to provide for their family. Like the brother said, they doing football numbers. And then from that point on, that generation that would have had all the trade skills and so forth, they now in prison. So the children and the grandkids of them, what are they doing? They're being raised by women and so forth. And then they become the degenerates that we have today.
Yeah, so all those different trades that we had, when we had, the brother Baya, he put in the chat a while back how it was a video going to how certain Jakes own certain different types of land. They know how to till, they had their own businesses and so on and so forth. What did he do with the Ku Klux Klan? He killed them niggas off. So the certain things that was supposed to be passed on from generation, we have lost those trades and skills. All right, but us being integrated with the fucking Edomites, they learned those skills and they put them in those schools, whatever the case may be. So now we have no fucking labor, and now they're on top.
I remember going to school in times before. I'm still a young man, but at least we had home ec.
Yeah.
They had like
the cooking class.
Yeah, the cooking class.
Mechanic shop,
wood shop. They had the trade schools and different things that you could learn, basic construction, cars and different things, auto mechanic. But now, bro, you learn script.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, learn how to write plays and different things.
Computer assistant drafting, CAD class. I went to a trade high school. I knew from the rip. I ain't doing college.
Yeah, out here they call it VOTEC.
Yeah, that's what it is. VOTEC, vocational technical school.
But what are they putting in these schools now? How teaching a fucking 6th grader how to do a beat game shit. That shit wicked as fuck, man. He ain't teaching them how to be a fucking man. He teaching them how to fucking please a man. That shit off, man. So hey, he's got to be taken out of power, man. Because this policy that he has abused his authority. Like you still got that second line.
Yeah. And also, man, I just want to add on to also want to add on too that they shut down the schools too. Certain places, man, especially Detroit. It's bad out there, man.
Yeah.
That's where you got all that wickedness out there in the first place. Go down. Even though I mean, school is messed up, but at least I mean, they're able to learn something. Just basic math or something like that. Yeah. The schools like that don't even fund the schools, man. There's also there's also segregation when it comes to schools too. That's where they put a difference between that, like I said, the Edomites. Their school system, because what they get support and all that stuff, but you go to the hood and all that stuff, they get no financial support, man. They go to schools where the buildings all decayed, molded. It's not even safe for the children. The teachers, they try the best they can, but they don't get no funds. They can go so much. The gym is all messed up. It's bad out there, man, in certain places. But yeah, this is Zechariah 11:5. It says, "Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty." Reading?
Yeah. Wait.
This is Zechariah 11:5.
Yeah.
Read it again. It says,
What is the verse 4?
Okay, got. It's verse 4, and it says, "Thus saith the Lord power, beat the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty." And they say that seldom say, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich."
Yeah, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. So the position that they have been put in, them being, blessed with the sword, blessed with the fatness of the earth, they think that Yahweh Shai is dealing with them, so they give him praise. They think that all the shit that they're doing, that they're not going to have to pay they're not going to have to deal with consequences and repercussions, man. But the Lord is allowing them to think that, man, because what? The scripture says that pride have deceived you. So that pride that they have, man, they ultimately think about their latter end. Keep going on.
Yeah. And it says, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. But lo, I will deliver men every one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king. And they shall smite the land, and out of their hand will I not deliver them."
Yeah, Tom. So it said that you said not pity not.
Yeah. I was gonna say something.
Go ahead.
And it says, "And out of their hand I will not deliver them." It says, "Lo, I will deliver men, every one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king."
Before that.
Those going to their shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, contact.
Water.
And it says, and they that seldom say, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not."
Yep. And that's ultimately what you see. It's starting off with Esau, and then these rulers amongst Jake that are set up above us as well. Every so-called leader that we have amongst Jake, what they telling you? They get the bag. They follow this system. Go according to this system. Vote. You know what I'm saying? Even the Lord told us not to make covenants with these people whatsoever. So why the hell we going? Our shepherds should be telling us, hey, look, we should be acclimating ourselves to the ways of Yahweh Shem Shah. Fuck this place. Like our elders are doing. Our elders ain't telling us, hey, go take this man's juicy juice, so you can continue to work. Like like some of these other Israelite camps are doing. Any leader that's telling you to go against the ways of Yahweh Shem Shah, that's not a true shepherd. That's as the brother was going into, I was watching y'all video, was going into those dumb dogs that don't bark. Those dumb dogs that ain't telling these people, hey, they need to steer away from this, that, and the third, like our elders are doing.
The script say, "The blind shall lead the blind." Both of them gonna fall into the ditch, man. A lot of these heads of these other Israelite camps, they're not in it for sincerely. They're in it for filthy lucre. They might be in it for money. They might be in it for fame. They might be in it to essentially be exalted. You know what I mean? Because look, what you speaking on, we ain't gonna say no names, but that guy fell ill, and when he fell ill, all that Jeebus Christos went out the window, and he called on the names of the Lord, the true names. He called on Yahweh Shem Shah because he knew it was real. But once the Lord gave him a little slack, let him heal back up. Now he back to the regular scheduled program. So you got to know that's not sincere. You know.
That's a spirit.
Yeah.
That's a double-minded man.
Yeah.
You know, it just shows that he's unstable.
And it essentially shows that he truly is not most high fearing.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's Jake. That's a nigga for you.
Yeah.
Look. I always Kevin Hart had the little stand-up joke where he said his man was like a real Muslim, like he read the back of candy to see porks in it. Yep. But he fell off the boat and started drowning. And Jesus Christ! He called on Jesus, but he was a full-time Muslim. That's a nigga for you, yo. When shit get real, then you want to call on what you believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had this Jake come up to Dallas camp last night, and this nigga was literally debating about the fucking Quran, but he ain't never sat down and read it.
He never read it.
But that's a nigga for you.
Like, how the fuck you gonna go to bat about a book you never read, and then you saying that the Bible, you know what I'm saying, is a false book, and because it was translated, something they got all these different
I
versions.
gotta watch that, brother.
Like, come on,
I
bro.
love watching that. Because like, and you know, us in the know, you know, because we're well versed and we've been taught by great men. We know that the Quran tells you if you run out of instructions there, what it tell you to do? Go to our book. You know what I mean?
And Elder Yashawama, he was literally going into it.
Yeah.
And Jake was moved by. He like, damn, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had him shook. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so he humbled down?
Yeah, he humbled down, but then it's like another point came up, and then that humbleness went right out the window. Became proud again. It was like going back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like contentious.
Okay.
You know. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding."
Yeah, Sodom's children, and they have no understanding. They don't know the scriptures. They don't know what they're a part of. Jake just want to be a part of something.
Yeah, that's all.
You know, they don't have no type of faith at all, man.
But that goes back to the curse, brother.
Yeah.
We have no identity. You know, I mean, we don't know where we go back to. I'm talking about as a whole. You know, we have nothing. We don't know who we are. You know what I mean? So that's why we always got to dabble in a little bit of this. That's how many times you see somebody walking down the street, but just Jake got to know something, so they want to stick their little 2 cents in. You know what I mean? Because we have no identity.
Yeah, because Jake, ultimately, Jake is like you should saying, Ezekiel 37, a dry bones. You know, Jake is dehydrated, man. So they're searching for some type of water.
Nourishment. Type of nourishment.
But what? This is the living water, man.
Yeah.
This is what's going to hydrate you and sustain you in these last days, man. You know, this is the peace. This is the comfort, right? But Jake, they want to be stuck up in Islam and all these other philosophies and doctrine, right? And they don't know really shit about that, man. You know, because we got the elders that would go into these different books, you know, because they read them and so on and so forth, man. They have the knowledge because you had a lot of men that came out of that shit, man. That's in the truth now, man. You know, because we understand that this is the truth now. This is this truth is what's preparing us for the things that's to come, man. No other book is warning you of the evil. That's right. You know.
You got real quick. You go into it too. There's a real quick precept. Romans 11:7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained what it seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded."
Yeah, because the election have obtained the truth, and through this truth, what it set you free, and ultimately, it's to save your soul, man. Yeah. You know, we're literally out here, man, preaching this word because we want to be saved, man. We don't want to be cast into that lake of fire, man. You know, we doing it. Hey, we're promoting our body as a living sacrifice, like Romans 12:1 says. You know, this isn't some, you know, get together or some type of fraternity, whatever the case may be. We're working out our own salvation. Yep. You know, and we all doing it together as one. And that's the beautiful part about it, because the Lord is putting, you know, his spirit upon man throughout the 4 corners of the planet Earth that believe on him. Yep. You know, and is willing to build, you know, the spiritual tabernacle that would die. Yep.
Okay, look, since you continue to build on that, I'll read the rest of this. It says, according as it is written, the Most High has given them a spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, ears that they should not hear, until this day, and saith, and David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense upon them. You know, and as you were saying, Lord willing, we have that number. We hoping to be of the household of David. You know, and he said, let their tables be made a snare. You know, and that was going against those wicked Israelites during the time of Saul, that was coming against them. You see the house of Saul rising up against the house of David all over again. It's nothing new under the sun. The Lord wrote these things for our learning, so we just put the pieces together, and all we got to do is sit back and watch and say, oh yeah, the Lord said that's gonna happen. The Lord said this gonna happen. And we just line it up according to prophecy. That's that judging spiritual things. And the scriptures tell you that a carnal man can't judge these spiritual matters. They can't see these things that Yahweh Shemi Shai is showing us through the Spirit, and Lord willing we stay in and endure.
Yeah, cause Jake, they you ask Jake, hey man, you wanna get in heaven? Do you want the kingdom? You want free man? You want these that are so and so forth, but they don't want to put the work in for it. Right. They don't want to build with you. They ain't out here on the highways and byways. They ain't trying to be in the harsh weather conditions, the heat, the cold, and so on and so forth, man. They just want, once they know that they is right, that's it.
Yeah. That was just like the wicked scribes and Pharisees, wicked scribes and But hey, they was doing this. They was doing the same wicked shit just because they thought they were of the seed of Abraham. That they thought they were solidified. No, man, it's bigger than that. You really gotta put effort and to building on the Yahweh shot. That cornerstone. You got to add on to it. Based on that portion the Lord has given to you. You can't just be. You can't just be a knowing Israelite. You gotta show your faith by your works as well.
The scripture says, "Be not ye only hearers of the word, but doers also."
Doers, yeah.
And everybody heard this word.
That's right.
It might say we all are sinners, and our righteousness is filthy rags unto Yahweh Shemi Shai. But at least we know to come back through, to pray to Yahweh Shemi Shai for repentance. 2/3, they're not concerned with coming back to Yahweh Shemi Shai. They gonna have to go out like that guy did in the car that got set on fire. You know what I'm saying? So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Of course, that's talking about Esau, but that can go with Jake as well, because there's no you're not listening to wise counsel. You're not listening to the elders and the prophets and so forth that's out in the weather, freezing, no matter what the temperature is. They out here for the elect. So when you come past, you scoff at them and so forth. But hey, just like your father, Satan, his sins is being linked, going up to the heavens. So are yours, man. And then eventually the Heavenly Father, through the Son, is going to judge you, because judgment is given to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, because they of the devil, like we read in St. John 8:44, they of the devil.
She low too.
Wow. Because they are their father the devil. So they gonna constantly, dwell in their wickedness. They don't want to repent.
They gonna die in their wickedness. Like you brought up that situation, that guy got burnt up with that Tesla, man. Hey, that shit was gruesome, man. Hey, the Lord is to be feared. It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the living power. That's the thing. That's the thing about the Most High. He's the fall of the spirit, so he can lead your spirit in your flesh and through the pain. I'm watching the show, right? This guy, he committed suicide because his life was horrible. It's a very special show. He committed suicide because his life was horrible. His girl wasn't good enough. He had no problem. So he jumped off the building.
He said, get the phone, get the phone.
He might have put the bag on this.
He said, no, get the phone.
Yeah, I got your phone.
We need some weight. We gotta move this.
Because it's ground. And
They just stand behind them and hold.
you don't got no gun?
I'm good.
Okay, oh, you Con, you was speaking of fire?
Oh yeah. So look, show I'm watching the guy. He commits suicide. He beats death. And death was like, oh, you think death was something you take lightly? So death makes him get reincarnated 12 times. She's like, I'm gonna kill you 12 different ways. So you understand how precious life is. And death is not a game. So he wakes up as a baby. But the parents are abusive. So they beat the shit out of him as a baby. He wakes up. One guy is paragliding, but without a parachute. He's just popping in the nigga body, die like that. All different type of manner of ways. That shows you how, with the Most High being in control of your spirit, he can kill you in so many different ways. And it's for his entertainment. Because in that show, Death was laughing at him for having abused him. It's crazy, man. So that guy that was the guy y'all was just talking about, the fire guy, that was the Most High's amusement. That was the angel's amusement. Watching that guy burn, that was the Most High's amusement. We get in the scriptures. Watching wicked people die, that's the Most High's amusement. He smiles at that. You ask when that nigga was, where was all that when he encountered the prophet? You seen the word on the tube or seen the truth on the internet. What was that screaming for help then?
And even though it's a ugly truth, but the same way how these Edomites was burning us up, you know, in these towns and they was all surrounding us, they love to see us being fucking burned.
That was the Most High's amusement.
Exactly.
When Esau was lynching us and setting us on fire, that was the Most High's amusement. The Most High did that to us. It wasn't Esau that was lynching us. He was a tool that was used, but it was the Most High that set us on fire. Butt breaking.
Yeah.
Who let Esau butt break? Yeah. If you want to get down to it,
What is that?
the Most High's in control of all that. Go ahead.
It's Proverbs 1:24. It says, "Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth." It says, "But ye have set up not my counsel, and would have not my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh." They say, hey, just like like the situation with that guy in the Tesla. You know, at first, you know, I was kind of like, man, most hot bad. Hey, then the Lord put a spirit on me. I started to laugh at this motherfucker, man. I was like, hey, ain't no telling how many times the Lord has given this dude proof. You know, has given this dude correction. Has told this guy, hey, this is the way you should be living. You know, and he probably, he was like, hey, forget the Most High's counsel. I don't want to hear none of that. You know, and so the Lord left his spirit in that burning body for a very long time. I'm talking about to the point where he's screaming in agony. He stopped screaming. Yep.
His whole body on fire. Nigga, like,
yep.
That's hella fucking judgment.
He get back up, start screaming again.
And a nigga in a super nigga poop. Talking about some call 911. That nigga's not sitting there recording. Yeah. Help me, bro.
And that's just a small portion of how that lake of fire is gonna be, like a very small portion.
Yes.
Because the Lord is gonna see their spirits in their body, man. And they gonna feel it, man. The screams, man. Hey, that shit gonna be heavy as hell.
Yeah, that was carbon fire, man. Like battery fire. That shit ain't no joke, man. How much y'all shot? You know, he just like now, you got all this. They talk about the carbon emission that's here on Earth. You know, that's going to be filled to those into those nuclear missiles as well when them things drop. You know, and so the Lord's setting up all this beautiful. You know?
Let me grab this book. This is Isaiah 42, verse 24. It says, "Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers?"
See,
So that was the Most High. All them picnics and lynch party. That's a fine scripture. That's a fine scripture. Because Esau want to get, Jake want to get mad at Esau, but Esau just a vessel being used, bro. Your ass gotta get right. Because the Most High is still the Most High. He gonna fuck Jacob's trouble. He finna have fun. A lot of guys with these garments on, he finna have fun with y'all. A lot of these guys think this is a game. This ain't no game. When you said you a Hebrew Israelite, you recognize your faults. So if you ain't day in and day out working on yourself and purifying, fuck this camera. Fuck you trying to show that you do a video, show you a good speaker and trying to put it in front. Like you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. When your elbow shot get in your ass, it would be better than a what? Millstone be hanging around your neck. Y'all playing with the wrong power. That's why Apostle McCall always say, niggas is gonna start playing with the Most High.
That's a cut.
And a lot of guys, when you read these scriptures, y'all, if you read the scriptures, you will know what power you serve and how he put niggas to death.
Like the scripture, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
We persuade men by the fear and trembling. When you trembling, you shake. Guys aren't in this truth trembling. Guys don't maneuver in this truth with tremble and fear, but the Most High finna get it up out of you very soon too. As you can clearly see, America and the UK just popped it off over there. All right, attacking some sites backed by the Iran Houthi rebels. Again, they just did another attack.
Another one yesterday.
They just did another attack. And then the narratives is being placed in the news that Hamas and Hezbollah may do an attack over here in the U.S. soil. So what you think is about to happen? It may be a month from now, maybe a couple weeks from now, maybe 2 months from now, maybe right after the Passover. But the narrative is already being built for that false flag to happen out here, man.
Yeah, people don't put these kind of context clues together. You know, that's why the Lord called us, said we are to be watchmen. We're supposed to watch all these things and judge the matters, put all these clues together, say, okay, the Lord said there's going to be civil war, civil unrest, so on and so forth. You know, the place of unwalled villages, so on and so forth. You know, where they think they safe here and so forth. You know that what's the say? I'm a widow. You know, I will not be a widow. So Revelation I said a queen without being a widow. You know, that's Babylon the Great. She think, hey, this place ain't gonna never be touched. But as the brother said, you know, hey, these borders are wide open. And they said they could be a possible attack on the soil. You know, so what comes from that? You know, them locking shit down. You know, and then from there they can spin it however the hell they want to spin it. You know, yeah, you know, that's it. Yep.
Y'all want you shot said, give the woman for me.
Yeah.
Because the Lord I rise up, you know, and that's what's happening right now. The Lord is giving them warning through the news, local media. You know, I mean, they're actually seeing these things happen right before their eyes.
Yep.
You know, they see the immigrants coming in. Yeah. They hear about civil war. They know about possible world war. You know, they go to the store. Food is hard, you know, to buy nowadays. So they see these things, but they don't take it to heart. You know, they look at these things as if, you know, it's going to continue forever. They got the same mindset as Esau Edom.
Yeah, so I said their houses shall rule forever. That's their thought. You know what I mean? And remember, we just brought out earlier that you are of your father, the devil. So a lot of Jakes are comfortable with living under these rulership. You know what I mean? As long as they can have their daily bread, they get that paycheck or get their money however they want. They can go on the weekends and live their wicked lives and do whatever they want to do, and then go to church on Sundays and get that feel good spirit. They cool with it.
Yeah, they look at that as a punishment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what you saying. Because they can get their blunt, they can get their beard. Yeah. You know,
they can get that
shot of ass.
Yeah, get that. You know, the rib tips with fried rice every Friday when they get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get a general soul. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and really, let them think they got a little job. They going to that get that seafood. You that bag with all the abominable shit. They really living it up there, you know. I got that real quick if you want.
Bubba, so I grab this real quick.
Yeah,
This
you
is
got
going to what you were saying, and you expound on it as well. But it's Ezekiel 33:4. It says, "Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet," that's what we're doing, as you were saying. You know, it says, "and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head."
You deserve to get your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? It's like your father saying, don't stick your finger in the electric socket. And you stick your finger in the fucking electric socket. The outcome is your fault. You know what I mean? Don't go in the backyard, there's a dangerous dog. Go in the backyard, there's a dangerous dog.
That's your ass, Mr.
There's signs all over the place. Beware of dogs. Dog not friendly. Kill a dog. You know, dog here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. I'm saying, but you still a posted dog. Go ahead.
That was it on that.
Yeah, let me go and grab this real quick because you want to do this. Philippians 2:12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." What is that, brother?
Yeah, it was the other one, but that's a good one too. The spirit one.
Oh, I got another one too.
Yeah. It was persuade, man, and fearful thing. Falling in the
Oh, I could get that.
Yeah, but the key word that he said in his absence, not just when he around, not just because I'm the head of you brothers, all right, not just because the Lord set me up over you, but you doing something to impress me. You're supposed to be doing it for yourself. That's why he said that. Work out your own salvation. Don't do it to try to look cool in front of me, right? With fear and truth, right? Because you got people in this world, they'll tell the Most High world, it's not fair that this happens. Oh, can't you show mercy? The way that guy went out was horrible. How can you tell the creator that? He created death. He created pain. You don't look at it like you look at it, right? He's watched numerous amount of people die throughout the centuries. He's seen many of wars, many of all different type of atrocities. He created. Right. To see you caught on fire or to see you lose your limbs is not nothing to him. So it would behoove you to have that type of mindset and say, well, since I can't, get the most out of it, take it easy on me. Maybe I should just do what the hell he tell me to do. Because he ain't gonna take it easy on me. That's not the Most High spirit. That's not how he does. That's not how he operates. Easy way. There's only one road, straight and narrow. He's a hard power. He's a stiff power. If you want anything from your father, you got to get it the hard way. He's not gonna take it easy on you. And Jake wants shortcuts. Jake wants the easy way out. Jake don't want to go through Jacob's trouble. Jake don't want to have to endure hardness as a soldier. Jake want to be comfortable and still get beamed up. You haven't read the scriptures. That's not how the Most High operates. The righteous shall scarcely be saved. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna get touched. Every last one of us up here, you're gonna get touched in some way, shape, or form. You may not die, right? You may not have to go through being tortured, but you're gonna get touched in some way, shape, or form, and where you're gonna feel fear. You're gonna have to drink your cup.
I got it.
You wanna say something else?
Yeah, what I wanted to say was, I'm not sure if you brothers actually watched that animation movie. Samurai.
Yeah.
The depth in that animation series was gruesome, and trust me, the animators who put that together found that entertaining, which I'm letting back on what it is.
And it was.
Yeah, right.
And it was.
Yeah.
But the characters didn't think so. That's deep. The characters didn't think so. Right. This is nothing but the Most High's movie. He's the author of all of this. The creator of all of this. The angels love it. The angels are the ones creating it too. Yeah. That's their charge. They're in charge of that. Death. All right? Death angels. Sending people back to the spirit world. So it would behoove you as a fleshly being with no power. The scriptures describe how weak we are. You like an ant to the most, like a grasshopper. You know how you don't even look down and consider the birds they walk on them? You don't even consider them. You just walk. You don't know if you're stepping on them or not. You don't consider them. That's how the Most High looks at you. You can just call your life a vapor and wind. While boasting yourself. It will behoove you. Here it is, you're struggling to make 70 years old. You hope you can make a decision. We're dealing with a power that's eternal. It will behoove you to do what he said. So you can inherit immortality and eternal. Because doing the opposite on this side is just going to get you fucked up in the worst way. Like brothers just brought that out. The most I can lead your spirit in the body. Because he should have been dead already. That guy, he was on fire, in the fire, moving, screaming. Told having a full calm on. Yo, hey, bro, call the police, call the cops. And one of them screams, you could that was like that was like you felt that. Damn, he screamed like a little girl that was in pain.
Like the scripture says, men shall weep victory.
You go with what you said, brother. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them."
Appease the wrath of him that made it. You know, so this is appeasing to Yahweh by Yahweh Shah. You know, when you see these things come about. Hey man, it was even appeasing to Yahweh to bruise Yahweh Shah. So what the hell makes you think you're gonna get any kind of leeway from Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah when Yahweh Shah had to go through it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Because they
scripture
the Lord's word.
Scripture saying, please him to bruise your
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's his main guy.
You know?
Sitting on his right hand. So what the hell what you think he gonna do to you? If it please him to bruise your with, you think he give a damn about touching your ass?
No.
You gonna get touched. You better your lowers. You better get the big eyes and guard the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's scary because like only Yahweh Shah was able to bear that. So the simple fact that it was only him that could bear that, like you said, like what nigga, you ain't no respect the persons, man.
Guys talk about David's army. We building the tabernacle of David. Are you worthy to be in David's army? You know what type of men was in David's army? You had the mindset that the David's men had? Sleeping in the fucking desert, running from men, dealing with wild animals, not knowing where their next meal coming from. Yeah, we rebuild a house tabernacle of David. Do you even know what that means? What that entails? What type of mindset you gotta have? What you coming into? It's gonna be hard, man. Hard. I was looking at some videos the other day. Fucking these animals getting out of their habitat. Lions rolling up in apartment complexes out in London.
I see that.
Just rolling up. What you gonna do? If you encounter a fucking pack of wild beasts, what you gonna do? You gonna bitch up? Or you gonna have faith in how about your shit? David had faith. Or did you just read that scripture and say, oh yeah, he goes to line and bear? Yeah. Now you gotta put yourself in that mindset. You may have to fight a damn animal out this motherfucker. Like what's that Leonardo DiCaprio movie with a fucking got fucked up by that bear?
That bear was.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't even see that.
Back on the movie Edge.
I mean, they put a little on it because he should have been dead.
The guy from Hannibal, he had to fight the bear.
I can check that out.
Yeah, he was dead.
Hey, but bro, I know bro seen the movie
What's it called, The
Jumanji.
Remnant?
You know, all
What's
the
it called,
light.
The Remnant?
The Revenant, something
The
like that.
Remnant, something. Huh? And that was it. Yeah, he was getting fucked up. Yeah, but in real life, he'd have been out of there.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to encounter. You don't know what the Lord may bring you through on your journey. Right? The scripture says it's going to take immense faith to get through these times. That's why the scriptures ask that question: shall there be faith found on earth?
Yeah.
Why would he ask that? Because it's going to break people. What's going to happen on earth is going to break everybody to their core, and they're going to chase. They're going to run to E for help. Help me, please. Anybody, just help me. Anybody. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. Just help me get out of this situation.
That's where your discipline gonna come in. Your integrity. And ultimately, the most important thing, your faith. Like the brother was going on. You don't know what situation you're gonna be put in. So it behooves you to get right now. So if you are put in a hard situation, you have the spirit to overcome it. You know?
Yep. That's a great point that's being made because the scriptures tell you men are gonna become they're gonna wax colder and colder in that day.
We just seen it. Motherfucker hit somebody in the back. They pull over and thinking they about to talk it out. Motherfucker, who the fuck on? People don't give a fuck about people no more. So imagine when shit really hit the fan.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna say you shall not have no pity on their neighbors.
Continue this on as Ecclesiastes 39, verse 29 says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to
Teeth of
destruction.
wild beasts. Your ass man kind of wild beasts. The Most High created it for that. And they don't have the spirit of fear on them like it did in the garden. That was taken off of them because of the fall of man. Fucking wolf roll up on you. He just start poking his head out and shit looking. You can't outrun no goddamn four-legged creature. So either that's your ass or either your how about you will give you the spirit to overcome that.
He'll take the spirit off the animal to be against you, like Daniel on the lines did. You know, he put the spirit on the he took that spirit off the animals to want to be hungry for them. You know, because they said they ain't feed them for a long period of time to the point where hey man, they were famished. They was ready to throw down and eat. You know, the Lord put the spirit on them. Was like nah, you know. But hey, when those other men got thrown in there, they tore them up. They tore them up. You know,
Lord ain't with you. You food for the slaughter. You gonna need it. But a lot of these Hebrew Israelites, that's why they play these games. That's why they selling puffer jackets, making merchandise and shit. Yeah. They don't realize what they're part of. But they finna be shaking to their core.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. What the fuck is a super chat? Folks, you got to do with pushing the ministry, man. You know? Yeah, you know?
Showing them whack ass fitty cats,
you know?
Hey,
so the camera can see.
Did y'all brothers just see that the drunk dude that just went into the Lions? Yeah, it looked like it was an Edomite, but we don't know. But he walked up to the lion. The lion was looking at him, but I'm bringing this out because it's all of the Lord. The lion looking at him like, you tripping? But he had no fear on him. He was twisted. He was drunk. And like he ain't moving fast. And the lion was just looking at him, walking around him. The lion never pounced on him. Yeah.
That's another thing.
I mean, that's all of the Lord, though.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's another thing. The Lord can give you that. What's it say? Give me anything but the plague of the mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Lord can put a bugged out spirit on you to when you walk into some issue and some trouble. You know, so hey, that's another reason to fear the Lord. The Lord can have you. Hey, like the guy who that was out that ran out on the highway was playing Frogger. You know, and the Lord tore his ass up. You know, hey, the Lord put that on his mind, plagued his mind to run out there just so the Lord can show his power. Hey, Jake gonna stop playing with the Lord on the time of Jacob's trouble. Everybody gonna be in that sorrowful, repentant spirit. You know, they not knowing they up and they down. You know, and what's the Lord about to bring? You know, a lot of people gonna have to. The scripture tell you the death by pain. They gonna have to see a lot of death on their left hand, their right hand side, in order for them to get right. You know, but that's just that's the nature of the way Yahweh Shem set this thing up. You know. It's those contrite spirits that the Lord's gonna really protect in that time of Jacob's trouble. And even if you don't protect them a bullet, you know, they're not gonna go out like these other Jakes are gonna go out. You know, they're gonna go out in an honorable death, you know. And which even us on this side, we say, hey, if we have to, you know, hey Lord, we keep that spirit on us and we take it humbly. But we can come back with Yahweh Shai and wreak havoc, you know. And we know the end game of this thing. You know, and so through the faith in these scriptures and the comfort that's been given, and we pray we stay in that. It's the only thing we got. You know, as the brother bringing out earlier, man. Hey, these wars and rumors of wars that's growing up, you know, and everything you can see, you know, coming to light. It should put more fear on you to go ahead and up your faith. You know, up your understanding. You know, up your spiritual your spirit. You know. that's the only thing that's gonna get us out of these predicaments to come. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I want to finish this out with verse 31. It says, "They shall rejoice in His commandment," and that's speaking about those spirits that the Heavenly Father is putting to the test of taking you up out of here. It says, "And they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress His word."
and they gonna get down, man. Yeah, how about sitting outside? Hey, say go ahead and drop them like this, you know, or fuck them up like that, you know. And what they gonna say? No, you how about sitting outside? I don't want to do that to that, you know. Hey, the scriptures tell you, hey, the angels they are in complete order, you know. They ain't gonna go off according to how about Shimmy Outside's will. It's us in this weak ass flesh that do that, you know. Hey, that's why the scriptures say on earth as it is in heaven, you know, because it's order established, you know, in the heavens, you know. If we trying to, hey, that's the thing. If we trying to see that same order and righteousness be established here, you know, because this place ain't it, man. You know, everything about this place, it ultimately leads to death, you know. And there's no rest here. You know, there's no certainty here. You know, you have no true comfort here. You know, besides the comforter that was left unto us. You know, hey, that's why as it says it, just to go ahead and get it. Why it's good because these doors, the doors are shutting, man. You know, and we are literally what is it today, January 13th, 2024. You know, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, and we through the Spirit, hey man, I really feel like this is gonna be that year, man. You know,
I mean, we're already halfway through the month.
God,
Halfway through the month. Now, I'm sure it's definitely time to be started.
yep.
You know, Jake, Jake can look out the window. Jake, can look out the window and look at the sky and be like, well, I need a rain jacket. You know, he can open up his door and say, well, shit, it's kind of windy. You know, but Jake can't discern the sound of the time.
That's it.
You know, he can't say, well, shit, it's bad. Where can I go for more information? You know,
That's beautiful that you brought that out because when we read the scriptures,
Matthew 16.
when we read the scriptures, we start to, picture ourselves or meditate like, dang, if we in this situation, look how they got out of it. I'm reading the book of Acts this week. There was so many accounts where when you had the disciples, you had the men of the Lord that was persecuted, for speaking in the name of Yahweh Shemashah, preaching His word. So if this is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, hey, it's Acts 2.0. We're gonna be seeing miracles. We're gonna be seeing prophets being persecuted. Hey, it's about to be upwards of the people, man. They got the movie Civil War coming out. It's about to be a Civil War. Hey, this economy about to collapse.
Yeah,
the U.S. dollar is crashing.
Yep.
These other nations are rising up.
Yep.
Hey, everybody's girding up.
Yep.
Lock it. If I may, sometime this month, JP Morgan is supposed to file up. They wrote some shit. You know, if this isn't a sign of the time,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And Jake ain't even paying attention.
Yeah, based on that.
Like I said, let me just say this.
You got it.
What I was saying is, Jake, he can look out his window and open up his door and feel the wind. He's gonna grab the rain jacket or like a hefty coat. But he can't see what's happening right before his eyes.
Yep.
Because Jake ain't spiritual. He ain't trying to get spiritual. Well, rephrase that. Jake ain't trying to be righteous.
Right.
He want to stay in his wickedness. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to bring all those plagues that you brothers were talking about.
Yep.
The beasts, the spirits created for vengeance, the famine, the war. All of these are coming to Jake, and they just ain't paying attention. Here it is. We're preaching to the wind out here on the streets. But like through the urine and the urine, somebody's going to get it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's Jake. They wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no understanding. Hey, but to go to elaborate more on your point, as you were saying about all this
the economy is gonna shift. And even based on this war, the situation that's transpired in the Red Sea, the U.S. Dropping more and more attacks on Yemen. They cut down, they shut down trade in the Red Sea. So what's that gonna bring? What's that? What is that? What's that gonna bring? What's that gonna bring to you? You pulled pork eating motherfuckers. You ain't gonna be able to have those same things on your table like you used to. You know. The Lord's putting a squeeze on this place, man, to the point where Jake can't even see it. Brother posted in the chat, that Yemen they outraged about this. They like, fuck it, man, let's go to war. They chanting, let's go war. They ready for war.
Yeah, they said we'll give a fuck about starting war.
That's it.
We won't there.
Yep.
But see, they in the right mindset.
Yep.
These other see the eastern part of the world, they're in the right mindset. It's the west that's weak over here. They know that war changes things. You need war for change. You need war for a better society. You need death for a better society. There's people over here that want to say, no, let the faggots live. They ain't hurt nobody. Let women do what they want to do. They ain't hurt nobody. No, death needs to occur for a righteous society to stand. So we welcome what's about to come in the most brutal way possible. We pray the Lord keeps us away from it. It says, hey, you should have death on each side, and it should not touch you. It's going to be all around us. We pray it don't touch us. But we welcome it. We want it. Bring this shit, man. Because you people are fucking wicked, man. All are wicked. You got a precept, bro?
I got sorry, I lost a minute ago. This is Hebrews 10 and 30. It says, for we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, but call to remembrance the former days in which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of affliction.
Yeah. So like the brother was going into, a lot of death is going to happen. So that should behoove you to get in good on the good side of the house by shot. Because we all know, like the brother was going into, you proclaiming that you're a Hebrew Israelite, that you serve the Abashim Yashai, it means, hey, you know that you was born off, whatever the case may be, you need to repent and get right. Because if you don't, you're gonna, partake in these plagues that the Lord is getting ready to bring to Babylon the Great.
Oh, the most high Yahweh killed everybody on the earth except for Noah's family. Yeah. So what does he have prepared for the last hurrah? It's gonna get ugly, man. You got some others up?
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare for war.
Yep.
Are we the time of war?
Yep.
Are we time of peace? Do you see Amalek and Ishmael hold hands, say, let's make a peace treaty. No more wars.
Yeah.
Stop all this.
Yeah.
Are they protesting? Come on now.
Yep.
It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare for war. Wake up the mighty men. It's like it says, prepare for war against her. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare for war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near and let them come up.
That's beautiful. It says, wake up the mighty men. Hey, they waking up to all this bullshit, man. They put down that damn golden cup that they've been drinking off of, man. And they realize, hey, look, it's time to go to war, like the brother was going into, man. They prepare for war, man. They ready to bring this death, man. They ready to bring destruction, man. Because ultimately they think that they next. They want to be the next kingdom in the power seat, man. But who does that belong to? It belongs to Yahweh Shai, man. So hey, they gonna kill each other off, man.
We got one more precept. We got something to say. We got to make sure we're in good standing with Yahweh Shai. This is 2 Peter 1 and 10. This is wherefore, rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things,
that word diligence.
for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
Edifon online.
I believe it goes into prudence, devotion, all those good words. The brother gonna grab it up, but yeah, man, you're supposed to give diligence to make your calling and election short. Because what? Many have called, but only a few are chosen, and only those few are going to endure until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, come.
Oh, you know what I mean? You know, going back to what you were just saying, you know, make a calling and election sure. You can't get arrogant in this thing to think that you can't fall out. You know, you can't get so high-minded that 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 you start to think that Yahweh Shem Yahushua can't take the Holy Spirit away from you. Because we're starting to see people who have been in this truth for decades, years, you know, and the Spirit taken away from them. Now isn't the time to play with this thing. Now isn't the time to mess with brothers. Now isn't the time to not do the work. Now isn't the time not to get involved. Stick in this thing as much as you can. Because it is a scary thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
And the way that you do that is work out. Make sure you're working out your impurity. The reason why a lot of these guys have been in for so long, they fall out, is because all they did was go through the motions for 10 plus years. They never worked out their impurities. And whether they was hasty in the spirit, whether they had a problem drinking, whether they had a problem with pride and ego, slothfulness, they never addressed it. So it just kept getting worse and worse till their ass got taken out of the truth. If you just in this thing, you're not working on your impurities, it's only a matter of time before the Lord is going to throw you away. That's how it works. You're not chipping off the old man. You're saying you are, but you're not doing action because you still fall into the same traps over and over and over. It's very lukewarm. Go ahead. You got that word diligence?
Yep. This is diligence and edamon. It means steady, earnest, energetic effort, devoted, painstaking.
Yeah, because they mentioned the word steady. Keeping your pace. Because the scriptures speak about this being a race. And it's not for the swift, man. Meaning that you have to endure. You have to take it step by step. You don't become a Hebrew Israelite overnight. You don't become a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahshua overnight. It takes time. You have to cultivate yourself into this truth, man. That's it. You got to put those things to death, man. That is basically being a hindrance to you serving Yahweh Shem Yahshua to your fullest extent. Because ultimately, we all want spiritual power. We all want the kingdom of heaven and so on and so forth. There's certain things that we have to do to obtain that shit. We have to finish this cup.
So for our members, a lot of people think that when you come into the truth, is the change. It can be, if Yahweh Bashem Yahshua make it so, but it is a gradual thing,
Yeah.
It's a gradual thing.
Remember, you got to come in as a newborn babe. So the change, you have to grow in it. Brother Abaya always speaking about growing in this truth. Yeah. That's the real test, man. You can come out here all the time and say, yeah, all right, shalom. You know what I mean? You can put up your fist. You can do all that. Shalom, brother. How you doing? Salute, you can get good at the Hebrew, but are you growing in this truth? You know what I mean? You start, when you first say, all right, I woke up to the truth, you taking away everything you learned and throwing it to the wayside, and you're literally and spiritually a newborn babe. Spiritually a newborn babe. So you have to grow. When you're a baby, what? You crawling. Then you get on your tube. You ain't get your balance together yet. You gotta be in a walker. You know what I mean? Then you learn how to get 10 steps. That's all part about growing, man. You have to grow in this thing. Now, and everybody's growth is not gonna be at the same level, at the same pace, you know what I mean? But as long as you fight your fight, you know what I'm saying?
When I came into the truth,
Well, what you're saying, the Hebrew word for grow is tasama.
Yeah, Con, you know what I'm saying? Because when I first came into the truth, I was a smoker. I didn't quit smoking until like a year after being in the truth. And then I woke up one day and I was done with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slow process. You know what I'm saying? You just can't up and jump into it. You know what I'm saying? And also you got to pray on it. In the name of Yahweh Bashem, or in the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shah.
that's beautiful you said that. Personal testimony myself, man. I was real big on fucking getting lineups, and I was worried about how I looked because about certain females, whatever the case may be. But brother, he cut me, man. He going to the word heterosexual. I was basically going into a male, cared about his looks and shit like that. But hey, when you realize when you be seasoned, you realize how beautiful we really are, man. Because we don't need a fucking lineup. We don't need all these designs and change our hair colors and all this other shit to make us look good, man. Hey, what the scripture says? It says, "Wisdom shall make a man's face shine."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So you having this wisdom, I understand that. Hey, your whole aura is different, man. They gonna see the light in you. They gonna see the beauty, man.
And then when you really in this truth, you start looking at them lineups, that shit look weird. Yeah. You look like you fucking. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the white line.
What the fuck out,
Especially when you see a Jake without a beard.
Yeah.
You see a Jake without a beard, you start getting vexed like.
He got that pencil line. You got all this 5 o'clock shadow growing in, looking crazy.
Or you got the spray paint joint on.
Or you got the Beijing and that dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Let it rain real good one night. All that shit starting to sweat.
Yeah, that's something Esau taught us, man. That Gillette, that clean shave, do it to impress a woman kind of spirit.
Yeah.
No, women really respect power. They respect a man who ain't gonna twist and bend himself for anybody, or you know what I'm saying, just to appease people.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, man, fuck these women. We'll get them in the kingdom, man. The scriptures tell us there's not one good woman on this side. And even the women that's gonna get saved, they're gonna be saved by their husband. So,
how you sitting there trying to please a woman and she don't know what she wants?
Yeah. Hey, you sisters, let me correct that. You sisters that's fighting, keep staying strong. But you every day fucking, because even now, the Western and the Eastern women the same. I posted something in the chat where they had to whip this woman's ass, and I think it was Iraq or you know what I'm saying? Just because she didn't want to wear what's the head covers called? You know what I'm saying? She didn't want so just the ways of just women just out of line. It's flooding the whole earth now.
That's a good point you said. Because I watched the video where this feminism spirit is reaching over there in the East.
Right.
The women that you in the truth, you value that image of a woman kind of sort of that's submissive and so forth, she covers herself and all of that. But little do you know is them women, they're now wanting to be more westernized, in order to rebel from their fathers in tradition, they setting themselves on fire. So that a man don't even want to marry them.
Really is, we say westernized, which is true, but really it's just Esau. Because when you go to these other nations, because Esau is there.
Yeah, that's it.
Because really they come from Europe. All that shit stems from Europe. Women wearing pants, women having rights. It's because Esau went over, When you go to China, Esau is there. You go to South Africa, Esau is there. You go to the Middle East, when they turn the Middle East, the Levant area, Esau is there.
Social media got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, if you look in the land of Israel, right, even before social media got there, they've been doing this shit. Because if you go to Israel right now, in the land of Israel, the scripture says it's trodden down by Gentiles. All the women that wear pants, pantsuits, where they get that shit from? They playing rap music. Where they get that shit from? It's Esau's business. The music business, the news business, the clothing business. He promotes all this shit. Wherever he goes, that's what society says. That's why his ass got to be taken out of power.
That's what I was gonna say. Right before the brother said, Esau got a lot to pay for. Ultimately, it's the Lord set him up, to show what not to do. That son of perdition has been revealed. But now we looking at it and we saying, damn, this is what a wicked ruler, brings about in the life.
And like Uncle said, social media made it worse because looking at this shit on a 24/7 scale, everybody's want to emulate what they see. See, the mind is Esau understood how the mind works. That's why he penetrates with music, television, through that damn social media, which medium Goes back to witchcraft. He shapes the way people think through that social media. That shit gotta be fucking destroyed. You're not supposed to be. I can't even get on Twitter and look at news without seeing porn. It's crazy. You just hop on Twitter, scroll on Twitter, you just gonna see porn.
Yeah.
I'm talking straight out porn. It ain't no chicken or base, straight out porn. This society is abominable and wicked, man. Now imagine a man that don't have control over his lawyers or that has trouble, and he said, "Well, I want to get some information on Twitter and find out what's going on with the war or whatever." And he see that now his mind is on that. That's why a wicked society has to be broken down, man. These type of infrastructure shouldn't even be set up in the first place. So he can be the accuser of the brethren all he wants to, but you the one that propagates all this shit, fucking devil.
Yeah, you see who the head of the porn, right? It's a Jewish rabbi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's the owner of which one is it? Pornhub?
Yeah.
Now, y'all saying y'all the Most High's children, and you the owner of the #1 porn site in the world. What is that saying? Are you really living righteous, or are you worried about getting that filthy loot? You know what I mean? Because think about how much money is being generated through the porn.
Yeah, it's a multi-billion-dollar
business. That town in Cali, they call it, is where all the porn gets shot. It's called Silicon Valley, man. You know what I'm saying? And they run this shit, man.
Yeah. They got some, you know how they got the Comic Con for like comic books? So they got like a fucking porn con or whatever. You got like YouTubers that literally go there and interview porn stars and shit.
We got porn star awards.
Yeah.
They got a fucking award for
Best BJ.
You get an award for.
Best
I mean, it's wicked, but that's a natural. You know, in its right sense, is to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? You get an award for that.
the category.
They're having like the trophies with the balls on it and like the cakes and everything.
Yo, bro, it's broken down in the categories. When I was in the world, I see this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? She, chicks get the best head or this, that, or the other. This was crazy. That's just how wicked it is. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just spread into the household. Here it is. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Your kid will turn his fucking phone on and all you hear is, the theme music, porn up. It's like, what? Really?
Salaki, this brother got a question.
I wanted to tell y'all be out here, but I know I came out here Saturday. I didn't see y'all. I think it was a lot earlier. But I listened to what y'all were saying one time.
You got us on YouTube? You got us on YouTube? If you follow us on YouTube and just hit subscribe, you'll see when we come live and come out here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll set you up before you leave and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, what you brothers got something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I had something I wanted to get early, but something different. But yeah, man, talk about you brothers talking about the Christ says, it's 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "To the weak became as." Shut up. It says, "To the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I have made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker of with you, to know ye not that which run a race to run it all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain, man. That's what we're trying to obtain, man. To get that prize, man. We want, man. It's the kingdom. Which is gonna go down further. So I'm gonna keep reading. I don't want to spoil it. To every man that strive for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. So we know what the 2/3 do, right? They're trying to achieve this corruptible crown, which is going to decay, which is wickedness.
Yeah.
As the scripture says, "Well, you shall gain the whole world." So
Yeah. Because they changed for Grammy. Oh, it's like
Now, when you go to that word temperate, it means to abstain. So when they're like a boxer, for instance, he's trying to win, prepare for a boxing match. He's temperate in all things. Changes his diet. He's very strict on his exercise and routine. Disciplines himself so he can achieve his goals. How much more is truth? If you're trying to attain the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords reward, you have to discipline yourself for the things you need to be disciplined for. You have to abstain from your lusts. You have to abstain from things that please you in the flesh. You got to learn to have control over your loins and not allow your loins to control you. Because if you do that, then they control your mind. When your flesh controls your mind, you act off of the flesh. Somebody can turn you on and off like that. Somebody piss you off, you act rash, you get into an altercation. It may go your way, it may not go your way. That could be your last breath. You got to have control over your spirit, man.
That's a perfect example. Brother, what's the number one thing about you? They don't have they don't lay down with a woman. So that whole time they training, they don't have no, especially the night before, they won't deal with their woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's, especially, us men, that's a big thing, you know what I mean? But he wants that crown, you know what I mean? He wants that championship belt. And hey, at the end of the day, what we want? We want that crown, you know what I mean? So we got to put away things that might be pleasing to us,
Yeah, the scriptures go into about how you being a unit Christian. You're cutting off from dealing with a woman because you know there's gonna be women on the other side, man. All these women defile any fucking way. I've been trying to keep myself in trying to stay away from women and everything like that. Because flesh we deprived, man. We deprived from so much shit, man. Hey, that flesh is a raw something, man.
It says now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. Therefore, so run not as an uncertainty, so fight I, not as one that beateth at the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, least that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah, if I may add on to that, he said one that beateth the air. Was it if you beating on the air, what are you doing? Of course, you got guys that shadow box. If you fight in the air, it's a pointless battle. You ain't gonna win that fight. Hey, what's that? What's that movie? I forgot a brother. Made that analogy a long time ago. Yeah, he was beating the air. Hey, changing nothing, man. You really gotta dig deep and fight for your house. I should be outshot to really truly get some results, man. Knowing how to pray, how to constantly stay in fast, and knowing how to abstain. The brother had me look up the word strive.
By the way, just like I don't make a rough word. Just like every year they got the so-called New Year's resolution. I'm saying I'm gonna change.
Yeah, New Year, New Me.
Everybody shape. And after that, that's how I say. Same stuff, different day.
Yeah. Last time I still believe. But when I was talking to my aunt about it, she was trying to make the Jews as but so called right, but are they thought of Esau too, or I just asked?
So I did get Ezekiel 36 and 36th chapter and the 5th verse. Because ultimately, you got you may have some Jake out there in that land now, but predominantly it is Esau, which is Amalek. Which Amalek is the grandson of Esau. The scriptures speak about how the Lord shall have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So it's always been contention between Jacob and Esau. Those are the two main characters in the Glory Al Bashim Yashar's movie, which is a part of prophecy. You read Ezekiel the 35th chapter, it goes in about the perpetual hatred that they have towards it. Because when you go back to Genesis, it speaks about the two nations being in the womb. They're two different men of people. So they were created to be the wicked, we were created to be the righteous. So it's hot and cold, evil and good. So brother.
Your Revelation 2, the one y'all spoke about earlier.
2 and 9.
Yeah.
Revelation 2 and 9.
Matter of fact, get that one first since you said because that'll be a little more simpler for
That's right. Revelation 2 and 9. It says, I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Yep.
And it's ultimately it's going into it's talking about the lower state that the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are in today. We being impoverished, we're being pushed into the ghettos, we in the lowest conditions, but we're rich through the spirit. We're rich on what we're going to obtain based on the blessings that the Lord has given us. The Lord made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He didn't make a covenant, even though Esau's our brother. That's what I'm saying. Because well, we both came out. We both have the same. We both have the same father. We were. What's it called? This is not fraternal twins, but when they not identical. Fraternal. We are fraternal twins. He came out red. I think last time you came out, we broke that down for you. We broke that down for you in Genesis, where Jacob and Esau are brothers. But we got the blessing at the end of the day. The nation of Israel has the blessing. And I heard you say your auntie. She didn't quite believe, that's just our people on this side. Everybody ain't gonna get it. The Lord said, "My sheep hear my voice and they follow me." On this side, the Lord has an elect that He's dealing with inside the nation of Israel. So everybody, on this side ain't gonna get it. That's of the nation of Israel. But continuing on.
God, if I may add, because you mentioned that you spoke to your auntie. Also remember this: the scriptures go into about the flock of my passion men. The Lord is only dealing with the men right now. So you have to kind of you kind of got to be selfish with this thing. You want to try to get the full understanding and learn and grow before you go and try to, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, they're not going to receive it. The scripture speaks about Romans 11:7. It says, "But did not Israel not obtain that which he seeketh for?" So all of Israel is not going to accept this truth. So it's a beautiful thing that you're willing to listen and, gravitate towards it. It's not everybody's willing to do that. It takes a change.
Hey, we all went through that a bit. We heard this truth. It was like, oh, we gonna go tell our family members, our loved ones, and we get shut down. Nah, that ain't it. But going back into it.
I got kicked out real quick. I know you want
No, you good.
Welcome to shop. I just want to answer his question real quick. He wants to know is the so-called truth of Esau. I just want to put this out real quick. Biblically, 18 nations. Esau is one of them. The head tribe of Esau is Amalek. Amalek are who they see Israel right now, saying they are the Jews, but they're Jewish. They're Esau. They're the head tribe. Amalek. He brought out that that's the grandson of Esau, so they are Esau. Salaki, I just wanted to bring that out.
No, that's good. That's good edification. It says, going back into this Revelation 2:9, I start from the top again. It says, "I know thy works and thy tribulation and thy poverty," talking about us. He says, "But thou art rich, and rich in faith. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan."
They're not the real.
Said 39. Yeah. Come.
Could you bring out that?
This is Ezekiel chapter 36 and 5. It says, "Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, it says, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, against all Idumeans."
Yeah, Idumeans. So when you go into Idumeans, Greek word for Edom, right? So Edom is another word for Esau. So because the people say, "What Esau is Edom." Same thing for Israel and Jacob is interchangeable. It's still talking about the same people. So when the scriptures speak about Idumea, Edom, Esau, it's talking about this particular nation, which is the so-called white man.
And if you go into Genesis 36, it gives you the lineage of Esau as well. Amalek is under that. You know what I'm saying?
Amalek is actually the least. Scriptures call him the least of the flock. I think Eliphaz was Esau's first descendant. Right? Amalek he's kind of looked at as the most powerful because he has control of the earth. But he's known as the latter of his brother in the scriptures. So where y'all at? Ezekiel. Eliphaz is the fourth. Go ahead.
"Against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession."
Yeah, appointed our land is his possession. The land of Israel, that's our land. That was a heritage that was given to us when we came out of Egypt. The Lord granted us that land, and we was at war with the Philistines. We had to fight for that land. But all these, other nations, and particularly Esau, Edom, they're fighting over the land now. That's why you see all these things blown up for because they think that they're going to be you know what I'm saying, next to the powers speaking about the other nations. Right. You know, so they're the ones, you know, that's in the land. And that land belongs to us. You have something?
Yeah, I got that. Revelation 3 and 9. It says, "Behold, I will speak. I will make them." Let me read it again. Revelation 3 and 9. "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship at thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." And why is that? Hey, the scriptures tell us that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. You know, the reason why we're in this predicament that we're in is based on our punishment. The covenant that the Lord made with us, we broke it. We went the hell off. We was following idolatry, you know, and we were just going against the ways and the covenant that was set up, that was given unto us. So what the Lord do? He punished us, like you were saying. You was trying to show your auntie Deuteronomy 28. You know, and I'm sure them curses hit home. When you see those curses, you like, oh, this don't fit nobody else but my people. You know?
Yep. Can I get the scripture people talks about Yahweh Shai came out of Judah?
Yep.
Because they're going to show you also that those Jews over there, they don't, like I said, they don't even believe in the Messiah.
Yeah.
They tell you scriptures like it's somebody else.
7:4.
So that don't make no sense. So I think you get chosen people, but yeah, y'all don't believe your own Messiah. And then on top of that, I noticed that too, that like I said, some of these Amalekites, basically like I said, they don't even believe in Judaism, you know, because what they believe in Zionists. Like I said, I saw them debate each other. Say, yeah, we don't believe in Judaism because the man religion. So some of the Zionist Judaism, so which they teach, so they go to show you that they don't even know what they believe.
Scriptures say that the true children of the Most High, once they get back in the land, they'll have peace on them. How are they the true children of the Most High? And that's they say that's the land, but it's still war. It's still, everything's still in chaos. Everything's upside down still. You know, when the true children of the Most High get that land back, there will be no more riffing on the world, in the world at all. Everything's going to be in peace and in order.
Yep. It said, the scripture tell you the law shall go forth. Real quick, the law shall go forth out of Zion when they're back, when the Lord establishes them again. You know, are they pushing the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? You know, and the laws of the Lord? Nah, man, they got Pink City. You know,
To add on, they have the biggest. If you understand what I'm saying, they got the biggest elemental P parades. If when I say elemental P, you know what I mean? The alphabet. They have the biggest parade out there.
Right.
So how are they the true children? You know, the Most High condemns homosexuality, but they got the biggest parade out there right now. You know.
In the book of Deuteronomy, that 28:68, it says that you should know that you shouldn't see your land. Well, if you're not supposed to see your land, they're not supposed to see yours. I think yeah, he's still on.
Get what the matches are called for. Real quick, you can still bring that up. Go ahead. Come. Yep. This Hebrews 7 and 14, it says, "For it's evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood."
Yeah, and you say what Judah.
Yep.
So we're going to show you, man. Yep. Which the head tribe, man. Going to show you.
Can we break that down? He might not know. When you hear the word Jew, that's short for that tribe. Jew is short for Judah. In English terms, I should say.
When you go back to it, Judah goes back to the Hebrew word, which is Yahweh, which means Yahweh praise. You know, he praised. So that was one of the 12 patriarchs of Jacob's son. You know, the 12 tribes of Israel, which consists of, you know, Benjamin, Judah, Levi, and you got the other, you know, 10 tribes. And when you realize over there in Israel, you don't see all the other tribes. You see the